Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to talk about the comparison of two technologies for digital payments. In this talk, we would like to provide a comparison of two technological innovations and challenges that would give a basis for a conceptual framework on how to compare innovative digital payment solutions that will be the basis for future directions in the evolving payments landscape. Digital payments are dramatically increasing around the world. Global non-cash payments has observed an increase by 60% since 2015. This rapid growth has been a result of technological innovation and increased presence of regulation. Digital payments offer exciting opportunities, and many banks and other financial institutions have been innovating in the domain. Established financial institutions, also non-financial institutions, such as startups or technology companies, are contributing significantly to financial technology services innovation in the payments market. Payment systems are the cornerstone of every economy. Payments innovation is a critical contributor to the worldwide economic development. New technologies and changing needs of final customers have brought to the developments of new payment systems. These innovations have been driven by a variety of players, banks, non-banks, and regulators. In addition, new payments types require close collaboration between banks and non-banks to create the underlying infrastructure. This case is an innovative application that allows the user to store his or her identity credentials on the smartphone. Moreover, it has the potential of becoming a broadly used payment authentication system. It may help the clients of the banks to perform transactions more safely. It also may improve the user experience by creating a more secure authentication and providing the functionality for digital signature. With this application, in order to verify the identity, it would be enough to scan the passport and then insert a PIN to ensure the total security. Looking more deeply, from the side of the customer, the main advantages are the fact that the application works in the mobile phone or tablet of the user, it increases the security on diverse levels, it accelerates the bureaucracy procedures of identification and simplification of any update of the personal documents. It provides a better customer experience, and that fact that customer can avoid manual compilation of the personal information in any registration or authentication phase. On the other hand, from the point of view of the bank, we have detected three main advantages, which are a faster data management, no need of long manual registration, banks avoid any mistakes in clients' data, and enjoy a better image for the bank, offering a pay-per-fee service. The second case study is a new technology that authenticates payments with the help of facial recognition of the customer. The transaction is allowed if the customer smiles at the payment tool camera at checkout. This company aims to revolutionize the way we think about digital payments. This case is already one step further. No cards, no phones, only the user's face if the user once enrolled. The application is designed to be compliant with the main relevant EU legislation, both on biometrics and digital technologies. Banks will play an important role for the future of the service. For instance, they can propose the registration to such a service when opening a new bank account. In this way, they directly benefit from the added value of the solution, as they are able to offer an additional service which competitors do not have. In addition, merchants using this service increase their sales by offering this innovative payment method. Both of the case studies we analyzed focused on unmet needs of the customers, provided better, easier to use, faster way final customers to pay lead with value, not the technology. And both worked hard to minimize risk and increase protection of personal data. This is consistent with previous research that said, raise the importance for privacy and security risk of digital payments by keeping the customer in focus. We compared the studies on 4 aspects: convenience, security, simplicity, and availability. Payment system must be more convenient than traditional payment systems. If the system must go through various procedures to use the payment service, users might lose interest and prefer the traditional payment approaches. These payment systems keep customers' data. Security is an important requirement, and the user's data should not be exposed to malicious attackers, and such information must not be available to unauthorized third party. The solution must be lighter, and with developments of IoT technology, this aspect became even more important for each sphere, payments included. The payment system must be optimized and simple. New payment services should be designed in a way that allow for an easy availability in most possible places. That means on various devices or operating systems. We investigate the design logic of the payment system and how they influence to higher or lower possibility for adoption by final customers. In terms of convenience, our second case study requires that merchants need to have the hardware and software installed on premises, which causes of big disadvantages on availability aspect by the fact that the first case study is an application on the cell phone. In this respect, provides simpler availability for users. On convenience aspect, the second case technology superior, as it provides simpler way to do payments compared to traditional payment system. While the first case seen from this perspective presents a burden, as still the final users need to enter traditional payments details and then use the app to confirm identity, a step that improves security and privacy, still at the moment not commonly present in current payment systems. Both of the case studies have put in place high level of security due to regulation, however, also from the value they provide to the customers. The first case improves confirmation of identity and makes payments more secure, while the second provides additional levels of security due to the thorough check through fingerprint and face recognition. Both of the case studies provide interaction as simple as possible. We have studied how new types of digital payment solutions are designed and configured to enter the payment markets. We analyzed 2 case studies of innovative payment solutions, and we gleaned insights on how the platforms are developed and designed across 4 axes: convenience, security, simplicity, and availability. One can argue that banks and merchants prefer payments instruments that are easy to use right away or highly compatible and accessible with their current payments infrastructure to reduce adoption cost, and this add another possibility or variety to the existing customer and business structure. Our research compared 2 case studies of innovative digital payment solutions that provided a conceptual framework for comparing different payment solutions, design and configurations to understand successful payment solutions. We performed a comparative case study in a European setting, identifying challenges and opportunities for the case studies, and provided the basis for a conceptual contribution to better describe and understand contemporary digital payments platforms in terms of their market entry potential. Thank you for your attention, and please put your questions.